I'm Brooke,
And I'm Todd.
and this is Football Friday.
Cheers.
Well, cheers. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since we've done a Football Friday.
Yeah, a few days. At least
Yeah.
at least 30 or so.
Something like that.
We're going for the non-alcoholic beer today.
Yes.
So
Oh, it actually kind of tastes like apple juice.
yeah, a little bit.
But so the Women's Euros just finished up. As of recording, it was yesterday.
So the Women's Euros is a football tournament?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow. And I'm guessing it takes place somewhere in Europe?
Yes, here in Switzerland.
Oh, it took place here in Switzerland.
Yeah, that was really, really cool to have it here.
Yeah.
I think people were. I just read something earlier where originally they didn't want to accept Switzerland's bid for the Euros because it didn't see it as having like the capacity that they wanted it to have.
Yeah.
But actually, it was the most attended Euros in history, or Women's Euros in history.
Nice.
And 29 out of 31 matches were sold out.
Fantastic.
And yesterday, the final was sold out, and it was 651,000 total for the entire tournament. Was how many people? And it was 30,205 people yesterday.
Oh yeah, in Basel. Yes.
Yeah, in Basel. I was trying to remember. I remember reading the numbers, but
I mean, to me, it seemed like Switzerland was the perfect location for this tournament. I mean, you've got some really nice stadiums here, I think.
Oh, absolutely. I think the stadiums here are amazing. And the cities in general have the ability to create the kind of like fan zones and, that is something fun for the fans to do when they're not at the games.
Yep.
Because a lot of people did come just for the tournament. And I know Switzerland, for ticket holders, they had free public transportation. I think all over Switzerland on game day.
Yeah. As long as you had a ticket, I think you could get to and from the game for free.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty nice. That was a good way to do it, I think, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we ran into a few people on the train heading to and from some of the games.
Interesting. So, yeah. Well, actually, I just flew back from London yesterday and saw people going to the game.
Nice.
So.
Yeah. And we watched a bunch of the games. I think you watched more than I did, but
I watched all of the England games. I just didn't watch the second half of the England-Sweden game because I was sick.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I had a migraine.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Well, good thing is you did not amputate, so we're all good. So. Yeah. So, what was your favorite game that you watched?
Oh boy. I would say the final, but I actually think it was the England-Italy game.
Oh, yeah?
Because I think they came back. It seemed so dire, and the way they came back from it in the very last minute, and then also winning in the very last bit of the game, so they didn't end up going to penalties was incredible and something that only England can do, really.
Well, sure.
Seemingly.
Yeah.
And they did it a lot during the tournament. They did it with Sweden. They came back at the very last minute and then won on penalties. And honestly, the goalkeeper for England, she's the new number one goalkeeper because Mary Earps just retired from international play a couple months ago. And so she kind of was just thrown out there. I think it was her first major tournament for England, and she just kind of got thrown out there, and she really stepped up to the plate.
Well, I think she's probably practiced before getting thrown out there.
I mean, she's been the goalkeeper for Chelsea, and I think she had 12 or 13 clean sheets during the season.
Okay, so she knows what she's done. She knows where the goal is, and okay. Mm-hmm.
And actually, she's very fascinating because she started her career as a striker.
Okay.
She was not a goalkeeper. She was an offensive player, so she wasn't a goalkeeper and she wasn't defense. And then she has this eye thing, or I don't know if she got it corrected, but she has something with her peripheral vision where it's like she doesn't have as good peripheral vision.
Okay.
And it just, I think it's so fantastic that she's done as well as she has.
Okay, good. So, yeah, so you were rooting for England the whole tournament, I take it.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I'm wearing an England kit, but it's not a women's kit, so I was like, it's just...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing, what am I wearing? FC Bayern Munich?
Yeah, Bayern Munich.
Yeah. And so... and it's specifically Harry Kane's, so I'm not going to show the back. I thought about wearing it backwards so you guys could see the number, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
We have to get some women's kits.
Okay, well, we can do that. So cool. Yeah, actually, they just gave me this as a birthday present. So.
I'm excited. Actually, I think this episode will come out after your birthday. So.
Oh, good. Okay, so. That's good. Unless you get on it and put it out real quickly.
Well, it has to go out on a Friday because it's called Football Friday.
Yeah, well,
after your birthday.
Well, there is this Friday coming up. That's before my birthday.
Oh, that's right. Your birthday is not August 1st.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know why. I was thinking because I think we were talking about Grandpa earlier. So.
Yeah. and there's in fact two Fridays before my birthday.
Yes, there is.
So you have plenty of time.
Yes, I do. This will come out before your birthday, then.
Oh, good, good. So, and so they actually had a sticker books.
Yes, I have one up there.
Okay, so and you did good collecting most of the players in the book. You're still missing a few.
I have 11 that I'm missing. I assume I'm not gonna find them.
I don't know. I think maybe there will be some places that'll still have them on sale for a few.
Hopefully, but I mean, I haven't. The last couple times I've gotten like multiple packs that have not had any that I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, maybe you have to do some research and see if there's anybody out there that's trading stickers around, and maybe you can find somebody to trade with.
Yeah, maybe.
So.
I could see that, like, yeah.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite game that you watched? I didn't know. So.
I think I liked a lot of them. I did like the Spain-England game last night.
Yeah.
I especially liked it since it started early enough that we could stay up and watch the whole thing. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The Spain-Switzerland game was late, but we stayed up late watching it.
Yeah. I will say, so I mean, I was kind of rooting for the Spanish team a little bit last night. So I was kind of hoping that both the Spanish women would follow suit for the Spanish men and win.
Yeah.
So honestly, for most of the game, I felt like maybe the Spanish team played just a little bit better than England.
Yeah. I mean, they are at a higher, like, they are higher ranked than England, and they do have, like, a lot of the same qualities that the men's team do.
Yeah.
But there are some situations, like, one that they have problems with where their back line goes a little bit too high. But they did kind of fix that a little bit last night.
Okay.
But it's, I didn't watch the Spain-Germany game, but I was hearing a lot about it, that Germany really did exploit their back line.
Okay.
Getting behind them and being able to shoot from there.
Mm-hmm.
But they do have a lot of the quality and I actually think they have a lot more quality than the men's team do, because the men's team, they typically do focus on just the strikers, and even against the teams that they have to defend a lot,
mm-hmm.
it seems like they use more of the attacking rather than defending, and the women's team does an amazing job with the defending as well.
Yeah. The other thing I would like to say is I noticed early in the tournament there was not as nearly as much crisp play as we saw. I mean, the Spanish were just were pretty good on target because and against England I think you have to be, because they're pretty fast and attack pretty well.
England also has amazing defenders.
Yeah.
And so if you're attacking, you have to go up against these incredible defenders playing for England, so you have to get around them. And again, you saw that against other teams. Spain has scored 5-6 goals in a game, and against England it was 1 during the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty impressive defending, but also they have, I think they were starting to bring in some of their younger strikers that you can see don't have as much experience towards the end. And so, but I think, Spain has just that top quality there.
Yep. Although I will say also that the first game I watched was one of the Switzerland games, and I don't think it was one against Norway. I think I missed that one. I think, or no, maybe it was against That's right. That's right. And I thought the Swiss started off really. Actually, they started off pretty crisply and were making good, strong passes, and then they kind of, I don't know. They seem to, I don't know, maybe go a little bit out of sorts then. But in the end, it worked out well. They made it through past the group stage into the.
I think that's incredible. I think they just got a little unlucky with getting Spain as the first one in the knockout.
Well, yeah, that's. But I mean, there's all the teams that made it to the knockout phase were pretty solid. So
Yeah, I think. I mean, no, no diss on the Swiss women's team, but honestly, I think they probably were the weakest team that got to the knockout stages. I mean, you have, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, England, all of them are just the top. And, you're not used to hearing so much about the Swiss teams.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Norway made it also. So.
That's right. Norway did. Did they?
Yeah,
yes.
They won the group. Yeah.
Yes, they did. I
So.
knew that, yeah.
That's okay.
I was like, wait, who was it? All that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Norway has been higher ranked than Switzerland in recently. I think it's funny. I think they kind of expected Iceland to make it out of the group because I think Iceland was actually the highest ranked of the teams in that group going into the tournament.
Interesting.
But I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on this.
I haven't seen Iceland's women's team play.
Okay, yeah, I mean, they got to play the Swiss. I guess you missed that game. Did I?
Yeah, I don't think I watched too many of the Swiss games.
You were focused.
It started getting a lot on too many games.
Plus, you had to watch the club championships. I think.
Yeah, I was watching the Club World Cup also, and trying to see that. Which that one was really hard because. With those, I had to watch them live because there was no recordings of them.
Yeah.
And I think some of the Euros games I was able to watch later. So.
Okay, good.
But not anymore because it's over 30 hours after. It's a whole thing.
Oh, well, maybe you can get the DVD set and watch them.
Well, I can. If I use a VPN, I can watch them with England as my VPN on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's on BBC iPlayer. I don't know if they. I mean, it's only the day after, so I assume they do still have them up. So.
I don't know. You have to check. So good. So overall, I think it was a really good tournament. A nice showcase for Switzerland. I think.
Absolutely.
Probably the top.
Like what you said yesterday is that Switzerland should always host it. But I mean, you also made a good point. It is kind of in the middle of all the teams.
Yeah.
Maybe a little skewed south because there were a lot of more northern teams in it.
Well, like Italy and Spain. And...
No, I mean those were the ones that were south, but most of the other teams were farther north. So Poland and Iceland and
Norway.
Well, Germany a little bit.
England.
France, England.
But France is also further south than Switzerland.
Yeah, it's kind of both.
So. Yeah, it's okay. It's still in the middle.
It's a good because most of the countries were the land in the mainland Europe.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. Am I wrong about that?
Well, Iceland and England and.
I mean, Iceland is the only one you couldn't actually drive or take the train. You can take the train from England and from.
Yeah, but you can.
Norway is No, you can go to Denmark
and cross the bridge over to Sweden and then
See,
but you can drive onto a ferry and take the ferry to Iceland.
From Iceland seems far out, right?
It is, but you can still do it.
I don't know, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
you can't take the train though. Yeah. You can take the train from England.
Yeah, and.
And Wales, too. I forgot what.
So what you're saying is Iceland should host the next tournament?
No.
Okay.
It's too small, I think.
Yeah, they don't have enough big cities with enough venues to host.
There's, one big city? Two big cities?
There's one city. City, yeah. I mean, well, Reykjavik.
It's so pretty, but,
yeah. So
it's also volcanoes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, technically, part of Iceland's in North America. So...
Yeah, true.
But I guess that's a side.
That has nothing to do with it. But
no, I mean, I personally think Switzerland was a great venue because of the number of good sized cities close enough to each other that the travel's not bad.
And easy to get around, easy travel. Like they have their public transportation down to a T, pretty much. Except for some of the buses get late because they keep adding stops, but not adjusting the times.
No, they do every once in a while. They'll do a time adjustment. I think the buses more get late because of rush hour and the
getting on and off,
and the cars in the way. So we got to get rid of the cars. We'll be okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, there are a few cities that no cars.
Yeah. But they didn't host any of the tournaments. So.
No. Nothing Zermatt can do that.
Well, I mean, you could do it there.
Maybe.
You have a whole mountain.
But
yeah. Okay. Well, good. I thought it was fun watching the games.
It was fun getting to because I said earlier I went to most of the cities that had stuff. I think some of them took down the fan stuff by the time I got to it, which was a little sad.
Yeah.
But I was like, because we walked into St. Gallen and there was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? And I think even the group stage had just ended. So it wasn't
there too
even
before.
Like, it wasn't even like they had that much time to take it down, but all of a sudden there's no fan stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, I guess you should have gone there first.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know. Because we didn't even know about the fan stuff until we went to Geneva.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, oh my gosh, there's like stuff here for the Euros.
Yeah.
And I think that was before the tournament started.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, no, it was really fun. A little sad I didn't get to go to the games, but that's tough. It's a busy time and all that. It's expensive. So.
Yep. Maybe next year or next year. Maybe next.
Well, next year's the World Cup in the U.S.
Yeah, maybe next time that Switzerland hosts the Euros, then we can go. Yeah. Do you know where the next tournament's going to be?
I know when the women's World Cup is going to be in Brazil in 2027.
Okay.
So.
But the next women's Euros will be.
I don't know.
In 2028.
2029.
2029.
Men's Euros is 2028.
Okay, so 2029. So every 4 years?
Yes, every 4 years, because every 2 years it's either a Euros or World Cup. So, 4 years between each. So 4 years between the World Cups, right?
Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking it was only 3 years between World Cups.
No. This time was weird because of COVID.
Okay.
So the women's because the men's Euros were supposed to be in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but that had to be postponed because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So they did it in 2021, which meant they had to move the 2021 Women's Euros to 2022, which was also the same year as the Men's World Cup, and they were able to
Mm-hmm.
So they had to move that anyway because of in Qatar it was too hot over the summer, so
okay,
they had to move it to the fall.
Yeah. Well, good.
Yeah. Now they're getting back on the timeline they had before.
Okay. So their 99-year plan is back on track.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know where the next year is going to be.
Okay.
It's probably, I don't know if they already have bids and stuff out for it.
Yeah.
It's not like the Olympics where they plan 4 ahead of time.
Okay.
I don't think.
I don't know. It could be, but.
I think they plan it right after the end of the Euros.
Well, when's the next Summer Olympics? Because that's the next.
In 2028. Also, it's the same year as the men's Euros.
Okay, and so that's interesting. So the men's Euros and the Summer Olympics are in the same, and they'll have Olympic football also.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of the players that played for the national teams don't actually end up going to the Olympics. So a lot of the players that played for Spain and France didn't play in the Olympics.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, good. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean that's most of what I had to say. It was probably the most successful women's Euros in history so far.
Good.
Hopefully it'll just keep building.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I think even next time they're wanting to have more teams because this time, obviously, we saw with the men's Euros, there's so many teams that they do a round of 16 and then go into the quarterfinals and semis and because they didn't have enough teams to do that for the women's Euros, they just went directly into quarterfinals from the group stage. So hopefully next time, they're wanting to build it up so that there's more teams and we can do that kind of lengthier tournament that we see with the men's Euros.
Right. Okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Thanks for hosting this.
Yeah, I don't remember what the end of the episode is, but if you don't want to miss out on our regular weekly episodes of Wine Together, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts, as well as liking, subscribing, and commenting on our YouTube Wine Together podcast. And if you don't want to miss out on anything, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Wine Together Pod, and join our Facebook group, Wine Together Podcast.